Hey guys, my name's Chris. I just want to share with you a couple of things about my personal experience of overcoming an injury or a hardship, surgical, like maybe orthopedic surgery, sports surgery, or maybe you had some other surgery that you lost a lot of strength. I've had a lot of orthopedic surgery, and a long time ago, before I had any surgery, I was with somebody who had been drinking. I'd been drinking. We were in a vehicle, and that person was driving. They leaned over. This was like 25 years ago. They leaned over to turn the radio, and we were on a two-lane road, and there was like barely any shoulder. And all of a sudden, there was this massive explosion, and um, the person driving looked in the back seat, and I was like, "Why are they looking in the back seat?" And I grabbed my arm and I looked at him. I said, "Hey, I think I broke my arm." Well, apparently, what had happened was I had my arm sticking out of the car, um, you know, letting the wind hit it, and we went off the road just for a second, and it must have hit like a telephone pole or a street sign or something, and I broke the back window. So it was still together; it wasn't severed, but I had severe fractures. I broke my upper arm. I think that's humerus, clean, right at the like radial nerve above the elbow. I broke both of my forearm bones, like radius and ulna, like clean in half. I collapsed my muscle belly underneath, where there's that big ball of muscle underneath on the downside of your hand or forearm rather. I collapsed that big artery that goes down your arm that you see puffing out when people exercise. I broke a scaphoid in my hand. It's a little canoe-shaped bone at the bottom of the thumb area where the wrist begins. I broke the tendon for the last joint at the tip of the finger, and so I had 7 surgeries to put my arm back together. They opened my arm up, put in 3 plates, couldn't close my arm. They had to take a skin graft off my leg, put that on my arm, sent me home. I had PT for a while. Then I got a severe staph infection because the skin graft didn't take. Apparently, they had sent me home with a broken bone in my hand. Still, that wasn't fixed. And I went to see another surgeon. He was like, trauma, like super certified. And so he had to go in. They did a debridement. 2 days later, they put some pins in the bone in my hand. Third day, they had to do a free flap transfer from my back and fix my tendon. After that, I was pretty traumatized. I was 20 years old, and I was lifting weights a lot. I was in good physical health, and so I was determined, to get my strength back. So I got in the swimming pool, and that was a great way to get your strength back as you get back into the weight room. I can do weights now, but it was really, really hard for me. Yeah, I mean, because there's some things I still can't do, but I can do most things, so I'm grateful. Then I was in a really bad accident, was in the hospital for 3 months, broke my back, my leg, my foot, my elbow. That was one set of injury. Got back in the swimming pool, once I got the okay from the doctor. And so now, right now, while I'm doing this video, I just had a shoulder surgery. They went in like, a rotator cuff, clean out my shoulder, all that stuff. So I'm gonna get back in the swimming pool. So guys, I know not everybody is a strong swimmer, but if you want to get your strength back, because it's not just getting your strength back, it's getting your mental health back too, and it's getting your mind, your body, your dopamine, your endorphins, all that stuff that's released when you exercise and you feel good. It's a great way to get your strength back. And I know not everybody's a swimmer, but all you have to do is go buy a snorkel mask and fins, and you can get into a pool, maybe pay $50, $70 for a couple months to use a local athletic pool, and you can get your strength back that way. But I'm a big believer in it. I mean, I still swim sometimes. I'll do weight workout and then maybe swim 10 or 15 laps. But it's a really, really, really a good way to get your strength back as you recover from your orthopedic injury. If you had some orthopedic injury, or you're just trying to get your strength back after some kind of surgery. Again, as long as it's okay with your doctor. But I just want to encourage you through that. I mean, I can't fully use my right arm. I just can't pronate it all the way down, but overall it's in pretty good shape. So that helped me get past a lot of negativity, and helped pull me up out, because for some of us, exercise is like really, really important. So don't be discouraged. And my words for the day are go get in the swimming pool and knock out some laps. And I think you'll be surprised like how good you feel. And also, I think you'll be amazed at what a workout it is if you're not a swimmer. So, again, follow whatever your doctor says. Don't just jump in the pool because you watch this video. But I just want to encourage you guys, you can overcome anything. I could have sat around and said, hey, I can't use my arm anymore like I used to, or I could say, hey, my foot's not the way it used to be, or I broke my back, I have hardware in there now, I can't do anything. But you can do more than you think you can. You just have to take the steps, and sometimes you just have to adjust, your life a little bit, and you can still have a great life. So good luck to you guys in your journey. God bless. Bye.